I love this. I could talk to you all day about this. It's definitely, I love it. I just love it. So what would you say then would be, maybe from a mindset shift, maybe from a sales point of view, I don't know, but where you kind of came from then in going into the theatre business, and then, like you said, you were almost just working in it. You didn't necessarily see yourself as a business owner. What or when would you say the turning point for you was on that to go, actually, I do need to start doing something different now?
I think it was in this business, so in the last 3.5 years, that I have realised that I need to step into being a CEO, being a leader, telling people exactly what I want my company to look like. I have gotten to a level now where I can see that growth, that certainly at the theatre school, if you'd have said to me, you know, you're going to be taking home £250,000 a year, I would have been like, no, I will not. I will never be able to do that. That is not possible. Like, how would I? I couldn't see beyond. My aim at that point was to get 250 students per week. I thought I would have made it. You know, I don't know, it's probably on like 25 grand. Something that at the time seemed a lot for me, and certainly for what I was doing, and I loved it, but I couldn't see what was possible. Now, when I went into franchising, and that was such a massive leap for me, because I went from selling classes that were like £11 to a franchise that was £10,500. And so the shift there, like, how the hell am I going to get somebody to give me £10,000? Like, seriously? And then I obviously did, and continued to do so. And that was a real shift. And again, I could see real growth. I could see hundreds and thousands of pounds, but only to a point, right? Because we were managing all the franchises and there was still like a lot of legwork. But in this business, and certainly with my plans to develop and grow a sales agency, it's like the world is my oyster, but only if I let the world be my oyster. And I was my biggest stumbling block there. I needed to work on myself, on my own capacity, on my leadership skills. And again, being a recovering people pleaser, you can't run a team and be like, oh, just do whatever you think. I'm not really sure, just as long as you're okay. You can't. You have to step into that leader role. And that's certainly something that, you know, more recently I've found hard. And it's like that saying they say, new level, new devil. And it's so true in my experience. But the one thing that I will say is the bigger my businesses have grown, the less I've worked. Yeah. And I think that anybody who's a dog trainer who's like, I don't have time to even follow up because I'm so in the business, it's because you're swapping time for money. It's because you've created a job for yourself. So if you want to grow and scale something that is profitable, just take a step back from that and see what the growth opportunities are for you.
Yeah, I love that. That can be like our top tip for the listeners then, like take that step back and really look at,
evaluate it all.
Yeah, what you want to do, where you want to go, because hitting pause isn't going to kill everything.
No. And that people pleaser thing, you've mentioned it a couple of times, is so
ingrained in everyone.
It is. Yeah. And it's, you don't want to turn anything away, and yet what you are getting, you just moan about, and it's not good quality and it's not aligning with your values, but you still take it because we want to help everybody and we want to please everybody. And then you come away going, oh God, that was horrendous, but nothing changes and you keep doing it. Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. Okay, then, so to end with our show, then we're asking all of our guests this. Who do you think we should get on the podcast next to help our listeners keep growing their business from either a mindset, sales, money, any of it, to give them the life that they want, doing what they love?
Oh, gosh, that's hard. God. I could probably give you a few, but I'm going to go for my coach, Kim Rain. Do you know Kim Rain?
No, I don't think I've come across her.
So she is mindset, opportunity. She is also an ADHD coach, but I find a lot of business owners sort of have that sort of busy ADHD brain.
Yeah.
but she is so knowledgeable and so brilliant. She would be my recommendation for your show, and she would love to do it, I'm sure.
I love it. I love it. You'll have to connect us after this then.
I will do. That's such a good way of getting people on, though. I'm going to nick that.
Do it.
You should come on next, and can you connect it? And can you set it up for me? Take it one step further.
You're getting advice from us.
See, great sales skills.
Charlie, thank you so much for coming on. It's it will really help our listeners, we hope, and make them think slightly differently, because that's what we're trying to do: get diversity of guests on, and help them think a different way. So thank you so much.
I'm trying to think, what can I offer them? I have got 50 ways to get more leads.
Amazing.
I can send you that, and you could give it to your listeners for free.
Yeah.